You ready? We start off with ball slaps. We slap the ball back and forth. Then we do tips, where we tip it. Look at how the ball's moving between her fingertips like that. And then we start to move them up and down. So squat all the way down. We move all the way up. We squat all the way down. We move all the way up. Then we go around our head. And we reverse the direction. We always go each way. We go around our waist. And we reverse the direction. And then when we teach them to squat down, they squat all the way down. They lower their bottom. They go around both their legs. We reverse the direction. And then we do what we call as a candy cane. So Sophie, if you want to stand up quick. That's where we go around our legs, our waist, and then up to our neck. So Sophie wants to show us a candy cane. All the way around our legs, our waist, our head. We just keep rotating around our body and stripe it like a candy. Now a modification we'll make, so the modification we make for our kindergarteners is we'll roll the ball around our body because it's too big for them a lot of the time. So we'll roll it around our body or your head or your waist. That's one way we like to modify that. All right. Another thing we like to do is we do what's called a figure 8. Squat down, and then she'll go between both legs, making a figure 8. That's why we call it a figure 8. If we can go one way, we reverse it and we go the other way. Another one we like to do is where she'll get her legs nice and wide again, and she will, we call it a single flip. She goes back and forth on both sides. Now Sophie's a little older, so she can catch it, but a modification we make for the younger kids is she'll let it bounce. So if you want to let it bounce, so good, just like that. And then we'll do the double flip, where she'll flip it from the front to the back, and again with little kids we'll let them bounce it. And we're just working on catching it back and forth. Alright, so now we're going to show you a kindergarten through 3rd grade ball handling, dribbling ball handling workout that we do, okay? So Sophie will just start with her right hand. We always start in triple thread. And then she's going to just dribble with her right hand on her right side. And then we're just going to have her cross it over and dribble with her left hand on her left side. Perfect. And then we'll go to where she puts her guide hand up, or her guard hand up. So start on your right side, so put your guard hand up. We always, like, we're going to stop it like that. Cross over in front. And she gets her guard hand up on the other way. Now look at how she drops her foot as she crosses over. So cross over again. So perfect. Just like that. That's what we're looking for. Okay? And then another one we do is where they'll just push the ball back and forth in front. So go ahead and push it back and forth. The reason we do this is kindergarteners through 3rd graders, if you just want to stop, so they really double dribble a lot when they start to dribble. They'll dribble with 2 hands. So we really want to teach them to go back and forth, like Soph's going to do again, with right hand to left hand, where they get away from that 2 hands on the ball at the same time. So that's why we'll do that one. Okay? Another one that we do then is we have them try to dribble around both their legs. Now they're about this tall, and they're using a smaller ball, so this is really hard. So how we teach it is, when they get to the back, really turn your body hard, and then it'll come around the other way. So take a look. Good, she turns her body. And again, everything we do with dribbling is with your fingertips. So really try to show them how to use their fingertips when they dribble. And if we can go one way, we can reverse and go the other way. Perfect. And then the last one we like to do is she'll start dribbling with her right hand. She'll dribble on her knees. Then she's going to lay down and dribble and stand back up or kneel back up, stand back up, cross over, and then do that same progression with her left hand. And she'll do all that at the same time. So ready, so? Right hand. She'll kneel down, keep dribbling with her fingertips. She'll lay down, keep dribbling with her fingertips. Then she'll kneel back up, and she'll stand back up, and she'll cross over, and she'll kneel down with her left hand, and she'll lay down with her left hand, and then she'll kneel back up, stand back up, and that's another one we like to do with the younger kids. So that's a dribbling ball handling workout we like to do. Alright, so Libby is going to show us a dribbling workout that we do then with our kindergarten through 3rd grade. So Libby's going to start right here. Actually, one thing we're going to talk about before we get started here is, let's move up closer to the camera, is what triple thread is. So Libby's going to get in triple thread position, right? The triple threat means you can do three things. She can shoot, she can pass, or she can dribble. That's why it's called triple threat. You can do three things. Another thing we like to teach our kindergarten through third graders is to be in control and always in balance. And so how do we stop? We call it the bunny hop. As you get older, it's called the jump stop. So look at how Livy's feet are nice shoulder width apart. And when she's going to stop dribbling or have her stop moving with the ball, she comes to a bunny hop. And she's in control. Bunny hop again, Liv. Perfect, just like that. She's always in control, and the ball always comes right to triple threat, okay? So now we're going to have her actually start to do some of the dribbling that we do, okay? All right, so we're going to have Livy just dribble with her right hand first, okay? So she starts to triple threat. She's going to start dribbling, and then she's going to bunny hop when she gets to where she wants to stop, and then we teach them how to reverse pivot. So she's going to plant one foot in the ground. We don't care if it's the right foot or the left foot, but she'll plant one of them in the ground. So Livy's going to plant her left foot in the ground, and she reverse pivots on it, turns backwards on it. And she can pivot right back if she wanted, but this one foot has to stay planted in the ground. We teach them how to plant their foot in the ground. So as you see the rest of these dribbling drills, Livy, you want to walk back? She's always going to jump stop and then reverse pivot, plant one foot in the ground, okay? So triple threat, Livy. This time she's going to dribble with her left hand. So to get to her left hand, she's got to sweep the ball across her midsection, or below her knee, or above her head. So she can choose either of those, okay? So Livy, are you ready? Triple threat. And go. You're going to dribble with her left hand, bunny hop, reverse pivot. Perfect. You want to walk on back? She's going to walk on back. So we'll dribble with our right hand, our left hand, and now she's going to do what's called a stop and go dribble. So when I say stop, she's going to keep dribbling. She's going to get her guard hand up, but she's going to learn how to stop but keep dribbling. All right? So triple threat. And she's going to start dribbling. Stop. She's going to just keep dribbling. Go. Stop. Go. And then she's going to jump stop and reverse pivot. Perfect. You want to walk on back? So that's the stop and go dribble. They just learn how to stop with their guard hand up. This time we're going to teach her the pullback dribble. So now when she stops, she's actually going to walk backwards as she dribbles, and that's what we're going to do next. We call it the pullback dribble. You ready? So, triple threat, go. Pull back. She's going to pull back when somebody's defending her. She's just going to go again. And jump stop, reverse pivot. Always with the jump stop, reverse pivot. So we'll do that with our right hand and our left hand. Start again. And then the last one we're going to do is called, it's just a crossover dribble. So Livy's going to go to the right, crossover in front, other hand, to the left, crossover again, and always stops with a jump stop, reverse pivot. And remember, by third grade, your daughter's going to be moving a lot quicker, and at kindergarten, you're just going to need her to walk and go slow and just work on using your fingertips as we go. So Livy, thank you very much for helping us out. Perfect. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to go over then is we've done our ball handling, we've done our dribbling. Now we're going to teach you some of the passing that we teach our lower level kiddos. So the first pass we're going to teach is the bounce pass. So what we teach is Emily is going to step and push the ball towards Sophia over here. And when she pushes it, you only want the ball to bounce one time. So depending on how big your daughter is and the partner that she has, you want to get a little closer, a little farther apart, depending on how strong they are. So watch Emily step and push the ball to Sophia. And what we like to teach them right away is to say their partner's name right away so that they get used to communicating. That's a big point that we like to emphasize. So watch the bounce pass again. Step and push. Step and push. Step and push. Freeze. So that's the bounce pass. The next pass we like to teach is the chest pass. Same thing. She's going to step, and it's called a chest pass. She's going to catch it right at her chest. So she should push it where her partner is going to catch it right at her chest. The other thing we like to teach is look at Emily. She's going to get ready to catch the ball. Her hands are up. She's kind of squatted down a little bit. She's ready to catch it. And what we like to teach the younger kids, if Sophie throws it to me and it's coming too hard, we don't want them to ever turn their head or get in that bad habit of kind of blocking the ball. We just have them block the ball. Just let it hit your hands and then grab it. And if you have a kindergartner or a really young daughter, she's going to want to do that a lot, right? So just let it block it and drop it so they get used to just blocking it and catching it, okay? So Sophie, ready? Here we go. Step, push. Step, push. Step, push. And the last modification we'll make is if you have a really young daughter, you want to maybe kneel down with them and get right to their level if you're going to be working with them, okay? Just so that it can kind of help out. And then the last type of pass we teach is the overhead pass. So now the ball is going to come above your head, and when you step, you still want to hit your partner right in the chest area, in the hands, and she's going to get ready. Now younger kids have a hard time with this, because as they step, they'll throw the ball right into the ground, or they want to slam it off the ground and kind of bounce it. So we really want to work on just stepping and coordinating when to let the pass go so it hits their partner right in the chest. So watch Emily. And these girls are a little older and are throwing the ball a little bit harder, like you teach them as they get older. But when you start off, again, you're going to want to maybe kneel down and just really work at nice and soft, back and forth with each other, okay? And that's the overhead pass. So again, the keys to passing are get your hands up, ready to receive it. You always step and push it to their chest. One bounce, go over your head. And then the last drill that we're going to do is we're going to have Sophie grab a ball, and then we like to do the two passes with two balls, okay? So Sophie is always going to throw a bounce pass, and she's going to say bounce, bounce, bounce. And then Emily's going to throw a chest pass, and she's going to say chest, 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 so she remembers it, and it's a coordination drill where they have to say go. They kind of have to do it at the same time. So watch these girls do this. Freeze. And then as we get older, we add in a third ball, a fourth ball, and we really work on that quick eye-hand coordination. So those are our passing drills. All right, we're going to show you a K-3 shooting workout that we do when we teach them the shooting workout. So the key to shooting is, obviously this rim is 10 feet high, but when we do our camps, we have it for the kindergartners as low as we can get it with the extended hoop down. We have small balls. The biggest misconception with shooting is if you're going to use too big of a ball, too small of a girl, or too high of a hoop, it's going to teach bad shooting for them. So the key is to find a small ball until they're ready to move up. We usually have our kindergartners and our first graders with our small Raider ball. We have our second and third graders with our 27.5 ball, which is just an inch smaller than our actual big ball. And then when they get to fourth grade and they start to travel, we go to the normal ball and the normal size hoop. So don't be afraid to use the smaller balls and have a lower hoop if you can. Okay? So here's the first thing we're going to teach you is our layup footwork. So we're on the right side. So this is the footwork we teach. We don't let them dribble right away. We want to talk through the foot progression. So on the right side, you're going to see the girls going right, left, and then they're going to shoot it off the backboard. And we always aim for the top of that rectangle on the backboard. That's where we always aim for. So watch Livy here. She steps. Right foot, left foot, and she pushes it off the glass. Perfect. And now Emily's on. Right foot, left foot, pushes it off the glass. Soph steps. Right foot, left foot, pushes it off the glass. And so that's how we teach the layup footwork on the right side. Okay, so the second thing that we teach, then obviously if we teach the right layup footwork, we're going to teach the left layup footwork, and it's exactly the opposite. Again, we start by walking. We don't want to dribble right away. We want the footwork down. So we'll teach. So left, right, and again, push it off the backboard. And at a young age, it's good to start using that other hand on your layup. So we try to have them push it with the left hand, and we see how we do it then. So watch Livy here. Left, right, pushes it with her left hand. Emily, you ready? Left, right, pushes it with her left hand. Are you ready? Left, right, pushes it with her left hand. And so that's where we teach the layup footwork. The next progression is we'll back them up, and we'll actually have them dribble a little bit and then do those last two steps. Right, left, right, and push it in that way. So girls, do you want to practice that quick? All right, so here's the second progression. Now we're going to let them dribble. They start a triple threat. They're going to dribble a couple times, and when they hit that block, they want to do their progression. Right, left, and push it off the backboard. So let's watch Livy. She dribbles a few times, and she goes right, left, pushes it off the backboard. Emily's ready, triple threat, pushes it a few times, right, left, pushes it off the backboard. Here comes Soap, right, left, pushes it off the backboard. And what you're going to see your younger, really young girls do is they're going to get to here, and it's going to feel really weird to stop dribbling and then kind of run. So you really have to go nice and slow, and when they get to here, that's when you want to go right, left, just really go slow and teach that progression the right way. Okay, again, so we're going to start in our triple threat. We're going to do our left side now. And remember, if I'm right-handed and I'm in my triple threat, I've got to sweep the ball across my chest, below my knees, or above my head to get it to my left side. So that's what you're going to see the girls do. They're going to start a triple threat. They're either going to go across their chest, below their knees, or over their head. That's how they get the ball to the other side of their body. And then again, it's going to be nice and slow. A couple slow dribbles, and then you're left, right, and she's really going to push. The girls are really going to push with their left hand off the glass up there, okay? So watch Livy. Are you ready? She sweeps, a couple slow dribbles, left, right, pushes it off the glass with her left hand. Perfect. Ready, Emily? Sweep, dribbles down, left, right, pushes it off the glass with her left hand. Perfect. Ready? Sweep it over. Good. Your lower knees, left, right, pushes it off the glass. All right. So once you have the layup master footwork, now you can add the dribble to it. Now we add another way to kind of finish towards the rim here. So again, Soph's going to start in her triple threat. She's going to dribble down towards the basket, and this time instead of just going straight through for a layup, she's going to bunny hop. She's going to bunny hop and then shoot it off the backboard. Okay, so watch Soph. Triple threat, dribbles, bunny hop. She's going to push it off the backboard. Ready, Liv? Oh, she started triple threat. Ha. Triple threat. Bunny hop. Pushes it off the backboard. Ready, Emily? Triple threat. Dribbles down. Bunny hop. Pushes it off the backboard. And we'll do that on the right and the left side. And again, if they're going to bunny hop to stop, they're going to try to have them push it up towards the rim with their left hand if they're right next close to the basket here, okay? Okay, so here we are on the left side. Again, the girls are going to start a triple threat. How do they get it across their body? Sweep below their knee, sweep across their chest, or above their head. That's how we get it to the other side of their body. So here's Sophie. She's going to start, sweep, dribble down, bunny hop again, freeze, and she's going to really work to push it with her left hand. You get inside that block and you bunny hop, you have to use your left hand on the left side or your right hand on the right side and really start to build that muscle memory. Are you ready, Livy? Go ahead, sweep, dribble down, bunny hop, push it with that left hand. Good. Ready, Emily? Sweep, dribble down, bunny hop, push it with that left hand. Perfect. Good. All right, so this is how we teach our form shooting. This is probably the most important part about the shooting is their form. And so when kindergarteners come in all the way through third grade, we really break this down each and every time we do our shooting, okay? So what you're gonna see is, what we teach the girls is, get your feet shoulder width apart, so as wide as their shoulders, okay? And get your knees bent, that's the first thing. So we get them just like this where they can kind of bounce a little bit. So they're bouncing a little bit, okay? Put the ball down between your legs, girls. There you go, perfect. So they're gonna bounce a little bit, they're nice and athletic. Then we have them put their spring hand up, we call it their spring hand, and we teach them to make an L. They wanna make an L, just like you see Livy and Sophie right here, with their forearm and their elbow there, okay? And that's called their spring hand. We don't want it out, we want it right, nice and tight. And then we teach them that we want their hand to be like a tray. And so you can put like a can of pop or something on there that they can hold and kind of carry. They got a tray right there. So an L with a tray on top. You guys want to relax a little bit? Perfect. All right? Get ready again. get ready again. Shooting. Ready? L, tray up. Then the next thing we teach them is to get their guide hand up. And we want it nice and flat like a board. Flat like a board. Perfect. And then, this is the trickiest part, is to get them to push, and it works like a catapult. So if you push, everything kind of works together like a catapult. You kind of spring that ball off of there just like that. We go through a lot and just do this with their arms and just get them used to kind of pushing the ball off, okay? So now we're going to have them put the ball in their hand and do it with the ball up. Perfect. So everything's ready. Feet shoulder width apart. They have their L. They have their guide hand up. That ball's in their hand, okay? And now we want it to work like a spring. Everything's going to work together, okay? So watch as Livy's going to actually dry shoot the ball, we call it. She's just going to push it up, and then the other key is that follow through, okay? So Livy just dry shoot, ready? She shoots it, she follows through. The first thing they want to do is chase their ball, but we have them hold their follow through, and I should be able to grab their fingers like they're kind of reaching over into like a little dish up on a top shelf, and we hold their hand like that so that they make sure that they know to follow through. Are you ready? So shoot it, follow through, and hands up there, okay, and they have to follow through and kind of pose. And we really overdo the shot. You can go get your ball. We really overdo the form so that they really get used to what that feels like. So again, let's see it again. Feet shoulder width apart, knees bent, nice and athletic. They have their spring hand up where they form their L. They have their little tray on top. They have their guide hand flat as a board, right? It kind of conforms to the ball a little bit. And then when they spring or catapult together and everything shoots, and they're going to dry shoot, they have to leave their follow through up there, okay? So are you ready, girls? Go ahead and shoot. Follow through. 1, 2, and we go let them get their ball.